everybody. We in the Bronx. Let's make some noise. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Ladies, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Yeah. Y'all ready over there? Y'all ready out there?
Touch it, bring
hey, yo,
it, fade,
Swizzy,
watch
I
it,
told
turn
you
it,
I was
leave
coming
it,
back to
start
bust
formatted.
it.
Touch it, bring it,
Okay.
fade, watch it,
Remix.
turn it, leave it, start formatted.
See, now you know who the guard be. Back when in the city, and you know who the squad be. Flip mode, shit, look, see, ain't nothing changed. No, I'm back with the remix with the queens of the game. When you see me in the spot, you can better respect it. Y'all already know in my prep, ain't no reason to check it. And y'all know that you ain't go with me just for the record. Super straight on my lip, Mary J. Blige, come and set it. Get low, Mary.
Baby, you can guess who it is. Mary J. Blige, I'm about to handle my biz. I'm on my grown woman, still a rep for the kids in every hood. And all my people doing a bit. Now you know who's really the queen, delivered the mail. 730,000 first week of my sales. The haters plot and they watch looking all pale. While I'm on a yacht overseas doing my nails.
Get low, Mary.
Well, let me show you how we do. I gotta thank everyone for copping the breakthrough. Busted, take one, the remixes take two. You love the way we reinventing how we just stay new. How we selling out the stadiums, arenas and all. Only Louis and Gucci, we don't shop at the mall. Got you partying and dancing and having a ball. And you loving the way we repping how we do it for y'all. Go ahead.
Touch it, bring it, fade, watch it, turn it, leave it, start formatted. Touch it, bring it, fade, watch it, turn it, leave it, start formatted. Touch it, bring it, fade, watch it, turn it, leave it, start formatted.
Russ, this is serious, man.
Get low, Missy.
Chillin', baby. Yeah, go ahead, mama. Don't I look charming? Put your lips up on me. Kiss it, touch it, good. Yes, I wish you. Come on, like to see me when I dip, baby dip. Don't it look like I got Beyonce hips? Looking like I could be like Nia. Oh, boy, you smoking that cheap and charm. Have you ever seen thickness in a cone? You can hit it like a game of ping pong. If you give me 2 shots of Patron, bring it on, I might let you take it. Never so bust. Misdemeanor in here. This year be clear, y'all best be weird. Fear MCs, y'all income here. I'm toxic, baby. Like I'm Britney Spears.
Bring it, fade, watch it, turn it, leave it, start formatted. Touch it, bring it, fade, watch it, turn it, leave it, start formatted. Touch it, bring it, fade, watch it.
Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Oh, man. That's how we started off. That's how we started off.
I don't know where Jordan Porter thinks she's going. Y'all better get back up here, girls. Y'all better get back up here. Jordan, dancers, let's get her back up here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited to be here tonight for the Windows of Hip Hop Element Awards. I am Dr. Misha Porter, representing the Boogie Down Bronx and the Center for Educational Innovation. Tonight is going to be an amazing night. Y'all give a shout out to the dancers. I happen to know one of them. I made her. Come on over here, baby girl. All right. Mwah. Give them another round of applause. Tonight is about celebrating hip hop, celebrating the Bronx, and celebrating Windows for all of the amazing things you do for our community. Have a great night, everybody.
Fun, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome to the stage your host for the evening, author, creative director, and talented actress from Freedom Writer, let's be clear, April Castillo Hernandez and her husband, filmmaker and photographer at Lion Chaser Media, Zalo Castillo.
That's right, that's right, that's right. Middle mic. Yes, okay. Round of applause for everyone here in attendance. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, DJ Ultimate, for that introduction. My name is Zalo Castillo here, hailing from Dykeman, New York City, and I know we have neighborhoods all over the place. If you're from the Bronx, let me hear you make some noise. Wait a minute, but we can't forget the other boroughs. If you're from Brooklyn, make some noise. Queens is in the house. Strong Island. I love it. We're going to go through all of them.
We love you, Strong Island.
My wife, April Hernandez Castillo, here to me. You look amazing this evening.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
Thank you, everyone. I am so excited. This is our 4th year hosting. Last year I hosted with my husband, and it was super exciting. And someone came to me, and they was like, but I thought you were going to wear your hat. And I was like, no, I felt very Bronx today. So, of course, I have my hoops, my curls, and my red lips, and my red shoes.
That's right.
Ladies, hold up, because there's a lot of energy in this room.
That's a
Ladies,
fact.
if you feeling good tonight, say, ow. That was so sad. Come on now. We are in the Bronx. We have that Bronx energy. We are here in a room full of legends. Ladies, if you feeling good, make some noise. That was better.
Wait, hold on. I got to represent for the brothers in the building. Brothers, if you got your drip on this evening and you took an hour to get ready to be here and shine, let me hear you make some noise. That's for you right there, honey bunny.
I got my Vaseline in the bag. I'm about to find my husband.
We're going to get it in. Well, you know what? There's some honorable mentions here. Wow, we are in a star-studded arena right now. We are in the Bronx Music Hall. Oh, my gosh. I want to thank, a special thank you to Melissa Libron, the owner, co-founder of Windows of Hip Hop.
Let's give it up for Melissa.
Give it up for Melissa and her husband, who's here in the building.
She got her Sex in the City shoes on.
Sure does.
That her husband brought her.
Round of applause. This is a couple making magic here, ladies and gentlemen, and making history. Absolutely. But you know what? I kind of saw a couple of people in here. Ladies and gentlemen, Melly Mel is in the building. Round of applause for a hip-hop legend. And I also saw another hip-hop legend, man. This is like a dream come true. Grandmaster Kaz is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Up front.
Hold up. We're not even done.
We're not.
Of course, we have to honor our Bronx Borough President.
That's right.
Madam Vanessa L. Gibson.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for our Bronx Borough President. I mean, we have our past honorees. We have Amadeus, special letters in the room. But somewhere on this
side of the room,
he's my brother.
Whoa.
He's my friend.
Whoa.
Give it up for the legend himself, Crazy
Legs. I get busy, y'all. I get busy, y'all.
Stop, babe, stop. They're not ready.
Here we go. Listen, it can happen anywhere, right? Married for 24 years, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Happily married. God bless you. We're here. This is live. This is a beautiful evening. I'd like to also begin by thanking our sponsors and our partners for the evening.
Yes.
Belova, Health First, the Office of the Bronx Borough President, Vanessa L. Gibson, MCU Principal Luis Torres, Video Music Box, BronxNet, BronxMama.com, GMC Entertainment, Wildlife Conservation Society, the Bronx Zoo, the NYPD, PS 55 of the Bronx, Puerto Rican Flags Up, Bistro, With Love, Dominique Handmade, and Treats Bronx 411. Round of applause to our sponsors this evening.
Also, it is Restaurant Week, I believe.
That's right.
Oh, it just ended. It's okay. We need to support our restaurants. We have Tony Martinez. Martinez. From Barrio BX,
Barrio
let's give it up for Tony Martinez.
By the way, that garlic sauce in Barrio BX is out of this world. I go just for the garlic sauce.
I go for the garlic
Oh,
sauce.
absolutely.
Yeah, but
absolutely.
don't close, don't talk to anyone because it might, Anyway, with that being said,
Yes.
we would love to start off the evening with one of our favorites. She has blessed the stage a few times singing. She's an amazing young woman. I just learned that she graduated from high school at 16 with a 4.0, and she is a classically trained opera singer.
Wow, that's impressive.
Please put your hands together for Asha Kadira. Everybody, good evening. Good evening, y'all. My name is Asha Kadira, and the song that I'm performing is titled Overflowing. I really hope y'all like it. Yeah. I've been thinking about the days we were caught up. You had your guard up, and I was starstruck. You enticed me with your ways. You were gifted, yet you were different. Looked in my eyes, you see how I'm feeling. You kept me higher than the ceiling. Oh, tell me why. I just kept believing beautiful lies. You just kept them real. Even though you're company, you were not the best in ways. Lord, you know your sympathy, and you're simply not my cup of tea. And I know overflowing on you. And I know you will never find another that love like I did try. So I decide I'll go over. I don't know overflowing on you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, overflowing. I'm not overflowing, no, I'm not overflowing. I'm already knowing on overflow. I'm not overflowing. Oh yeah, I need to know you're close. You're not the one to me. You're simply not my cup of tea. And I'm no longer overflowing on you, on you. And I know you will never, you'll never find another. Are you ready? I love you like I did. I tried so I did. So I don't overflowing, I'm not overflowing, no. Overflowing, I'm already knowing on you. Overflowing, I'm not overflowing on you. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Wow, what an amazing performance. Please put your hands together once again.
Yes, Miss Asha, make some noise for Asha, please.
Building.
Okay, how we feeling tonight? Wow. You guys are asleep. It's okay. We're gonna get through this.
Wait a minute,
Okay.
wait a minute. Before you do that, I think the energy is on this side of the room.
I think
This
so.
side of the room, let's show them how it's done on that side. This side of the room, make some noise. Yeah, I think we're winning over here. I think we're winning over here, hon.
All right, middle, please don't disappoint me. I already got beef with my husband. I got my blade in my mouth. Y'all
That's
ready?
a fact. Wow.
I'm so Bronx, I love it. The middle makes some noise.
here for the right side.
All right.
Excuse me, dear.
Oh.
I'm gonna put my boxer voice out. Here we go. Right side, make some noise. Yeah, I mean the energy's all over the room. I can't front. Energy's all over the room. Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. Our next presenter. I gotta take it back.
Wow.
Way back in time.
Way back in time.
When we used to have one TV. Everybody say one TV. You remember when you had one TV?
13 channels.
13 channels.
Antenna.
Uh-oh. Hold up.
Oh,
What? B-boys.
E-boys.
We're gonna take it back.
That's
But
right.
we're gonna take it back.
Wait a minute,
Okay.
that's not even, wait.
No.
So the story.
Okay, anyway, stay with me. Things happen, we stay focused.
That's right.
So you had 13 channels.
That's a fact.
And if you were a kid, sometimes you would come home, and for me, I would sometimes watch, you know, that white guy with the afro, Bob Ross with the paintings, right? Who remembers him, right? But then there was someone
Chill.
else.
Right after school, too.
Right after school,
That's right. Run home. Run
you
home.
would run home.
Come on now.
And there was a thing called, you know, just this thing where you were like, yo, if you're not being interviewed by this man, you ain't nobody. Now, when we're talking about Uncle Ralph McDaniels, video music box, it did something for your
Oh, man.
soul.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ralph McDaniel.
Here he is.
BX, what's good? Oh, man, good to be here. Hey, look. Hey, Melissa, I was looking for you outside. I'm sorry. Big up to Melissa LeBron. Give her a round of applause. You know, how many years, Melissa, this has been going on? This is the 9th. Next year is 10. Wow. So 9 years ago, Melissa LeBron came to me, I'll start there, and said to me, I want to do this thing called Windows of Hip Hop. And I was like, what is that? And he says, it helps the kids in the community. They really need this. And hip hop needs this. And we want to put everybody together. And Ralph, I'd like for you to be the president of it or help me do it. And I was like, I'm not from the Bronx. You got to get somebody from the Bronx. I know the politics of the Bronx, Vanessa. I know the problems. Vanessa will call you, and she'll tell you the politics of the Bronx. And I introduced her to some people, because Melissa's young, and she didn't know everybody. And I introduced her to some people that, these are the people, these are the elders. Let's do it the right way. We do it in the order, right? And she went to those people, and two of those people are here. One was Grandmaster Caz. Give up Grandmaster Caz. And another one was Melly Mel. And those are two smart brothers. You know, I said, these guys, they're going to show you what to do. Don't worry. You're going to be all right. And here we are 9 years later, and Melissa's been doing a phenomenal job in all the schools. She invites me to do stuff in her schools. And I know that she makes the right decisions. Sometimes she gets mad at me, but it's okay. It's okay. I mean, like, how you mad at me? But big up to you, Melissa. Congratulations. Big up to anybody that's ever done a program. Big up to anybody that's ever been to one of Melissa's programs. Super important that we do this in 2025, as with the new administration that would definitely not want to have what Melissa's going on happen. This is the best time for it to happen. This is the best time for Vanessa to support, and anybody else that supports organizations like this, because the community needs this. And we're not going to forget about hip-hop, that's for sure. They're not going to just get rid of it, you know? And so, but, you know, when it comes to cutting things, all of a sudden the black and the Latinos get cut first. And we're not going to have that with Melissa. So we might have to support it ourselves. So, you know, Melissa, I want to bring a cup around and a hat or something. You know, $10. What's up? Kaz, you down with that? You know, Kaz says he's in. So that's what we might have to do, and that's okay if we have to do that, because we have to support each other. And the young people, look, hip-hop saved my life. You know, hours and hours. You know, I might be on the spectrum, because for hours and hours I just was watching something spin around, spin around, spin around, spin around. I'm dead ass. And so this is something that saves people's lives, for real. And what you do is so important. So I salute you and thank you for having me today, and continued success to you in everything that you do. All right, hold up. So we getting ready to get busy up here. There's 5 elements to this thing, and we're gonna rock with one of the other elements, right? So all my B-boys, my B-girls in the house, make some noise right now. Yes? I'm not sure who they are. Where they at? They ready? Or no? All right, let's get busy.
Yo, peace, kings and queens. Peace, everybody. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Word. All right, so I wrote a little something before I perform. That way I give you a little, backstory of who I am. This piece is called I'm a B-Boy. So when I first started this journey to become a B-Boy, I thought of it like a black belt. Wouldn't accept the title until I really understood what it took to be a B-Boy. Sat in front of my laptop and researched any and all movies that had to do with some kind of breaking in it. From The Freshest Kids to rewatching Beat Street for the 100th time and more. I started realizing one thing that all these classic documentations had in common. Being a B-Boy was beyond the movement. Being a B-Boy was a representation of where you're from, and that was just the tip of the iceberg. Pardon me. I started digging deeper, and I started seeing familiar faces like Grandmaster Caz and Melly Mel doing their thing. And when I noticed that they were B-boys as well, that's when it all clicked. Everything is relative, and it ain't about what you do, it's about how you do it. The realization made my journey a lot easier. All the elements coexisted, and that's what made it hip-hop. From the DJs to the MCs, down to the B-boys and graffiti writers. They all came from the struggle of the events that were happening in their time, and they were able to tell their story through their art form. I, for myself, related to everything I was researching and understood that I was already a B-boy. I was born and raised where it all started. I ran up and down my neighborhood being a kid. I saw the fights and saw those who struggled with drugs, and I also connected to the music and the arts. The further I traveled down this road, I found myself closer to the person I was born to be, a B-boy. This dance truly is my first love outside my immediate family. I loved it so much that every moment I had to practice my craft, I would. From standing on the bus stop, practicing the floor of my Top Rock, to practicing in different ways to hit the floor in a room that there was barely space to walk. I did it. Now we fast forward to today when I barely have time to physically practice, and I'm still practicing in my mind. I look for different ways to innovate what I already acquired. In our current events, there's a slight segregation of blacks and Latinos, which is very sad. But I know for a fact we once coexisted. It's all in the documentation of our history, and all you gotta do is research it if you wanna know the truth. For tonight's performance, I'm deciding to fuse the music that I was brought up on with the dance that helped me find myself, just to show you how much we coexisted.
They call him Pollo. You saw it here.
Another round of applause for Boyo B-Boy in the house, dancing in the house. Let's get to it. And we're going to keep this show right along moving. Coming straight from Staten Island. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for singer King B.
Yo, the energy is real here tonight. Let me get one more time. Bronx, how we feeling? That's what I'm talking about. Hold on. I know we got some beautiful ladies in here tonight that I'm looking at, getting an eye on. And I know some of y'all be a little dangerous too, so let me find out real quick. Let's try to just do it. You know what I'm saying? Bronx, we here. Shout out Melissa, shout out Windows and Hip Hop. You know how we doing.
Dangerous, I can tell the way you're looking at me. You're so dangerous. She be running from the 12 and the 4, and she's so dangerous. Oh, you're so dangerous. You're so dangerous. Shot on me, give me the 2 shots, put it on me. I give you bad shots, put it on me. You looking so much freaky. I hit it at night all the time, you be moaning. See your eyes and the vibe, you be calling. I take a flick on my phone, I'm recording. When you with me, girl, you know it ain't boring.
Let's go.
It's all over. Wanna get closer, baby girl, you know the vibes. All the time, you love the word.
Yeah.
It's all over. Wanna get closer, baby girl, you know the vibes. All the time, you love the word. That girl is dangerous. I can tell the way you're looking at me. You're so dangerous. She be running from the 12 and the 4. She's so dangerous. Oh, you're so dangerous. You're so dangerous.
Thank you, Bronx. Let's get it, baby. That's it. Big shout out to my little brother, breaking the spot. You know how we do it. Hope everybody gonna have a good night. Stay blessed. Love y'all. Thank y'all.
Give it up one more time. Give it up one more time. They call him King B.
King B from Staten Island. Every time I hear Staten Island, I just want to say, from the slums of Shaolin, Wu-Tang Clan strikes. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know the rest. Y'all know the rest.
Just having a little trouble here.
Oh, there you
Feels
go.
like in my old stand-up comedy days when you just wanted the light to just blink when you were bombing. So hopefully I'm not. How are we feeling tonight? We feeling good?
It's a fact.
We have made it to our first honoree.
Wow.
I'm super excited. So whenever I meet anyone who's actually a Bronxite and they make it out and they find success, it really, really makes me just excited and proud. And so I stepped over to this gentleman and I said, can I ask you, where are you from? Where did you grow up?
Mm-hmm.
And he told me that he grew up in East Tremont and Crotona.
Whoa.
And if anybody knows anything about East Tremont and Crotona back in the day.
We outside now. We outside.
Crotona, where you at, Crotona?
We outside.
I grew up on 179th and Creston and Grand Concourse.
Boom.
And he looked at me, he was like, Creston was fire.
Yeah.
And I said, yes, it was. Yes, it was.
181st and Crescent. Wow. Grandmaster Kaz, 181st and Crescent.
See, I knew we were kindred spirits. I knew it. Actually,
yeah.
he actually would like to say something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, about this special person.
Bronx, we here again. What's going on? All right. So, Tony Sunshine, I am deeply honored to witness you receiving this well-deserved award for your outstanding contributions to the Latino community in the Bronx. As a fellow Puerto Rican and an emerging music artist, your journey has been a profound source of inspiration for me. Your rendition of She's Like the Wind resonates deeply with me, showcasing your unique talent and passion. collaborating with Big Pun on tracks like 100%, further highlights your dedication to celebrating our heritage and culture. Although I grew up in a different environment in Staten Island, your music has taught me that our shared culture and love for music transcend any boundaries. Your success motivates me to contribute meaningfully to our community throughout my art. Congratulations once again, and thank you for being a guiding light for artists like myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, your first 2025 Windows of Hip Hop honoree. Give it up for Tony Sunshine. Tony Sunshine, please canten el coro. Tony Sunshine, please canten el Tony Sunshine, please canten el coro.
Llegará el día de mi muerte, te lo juro por mi gente, te juro que un día llegará. And we won't stop, we always knew we made it, even though you play it, we still made it to the top. It ain't over.
Positive vibes, guys, positive vibes. It's an honor to be here. I appreciate you guys. Melissa, I love you. Our history goes beyond. I remember being young kids on the block and just living a dream. And like I said before, I remember you stealing your dad's station wagon to take me where I wanted to go. I can't see you. Where you at? Come here, baby girl. Come here, man. I'm so proud of you and what you've done. You've been a part of the journey. You pursued this. You took it beyond. Here we are. Look at this. Look at what you've created. Look at what you put together. Right? I love you for this. I'm honored to receive this award from you. Thank you so much. Big BX, Big Bronx. Salute you guys. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Cass, Vanessa.
Also, our sponsors from Belova would like to present each honoree with a watch and a timepiece to mark this moment.
I love gifts. I love gifts. I love gifts.
Tony Sunshine, please canten el coro. Tony Sunshine, please canten el coro.
I don't know if I could curse. I don't know if this is appropriate, but the motherfucking Bronx. Vaya Boricua!
We always knew we made it, even though you play it, we still made it to the top. It ain't over. Te digo que no se ha acabado. La tierra de Borinquen, donde he nacido yo. Es un jardín florido, un cielo siempre nítido, recibe de lucer y dan arrullos plácidos las olas a sus pies. Pronto llegará el día de mi suerte, te lo juro por mi gente, te juro que un día llegará. And we won't stop, we always knew we made it, even though you play it, we still made it to the top. She's like the wind through my tree, baby, yeah, she rides the night next to me.
Give it up for Tony Sunshine. I just know that whenever that song comes on, I'm running out the bathroom. I'm just so happy when I hear it because it makes me so proud. It is so amazing. Thank you. Okay, moving on to our next musical guest, our performer. He's an alternative hip-hop R&B artist from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, who is co-signed under Vamp Life Jim Jones label. Please put your hands together for Taylor Ricard.
Y'all so beautiful. Y'all so beautiful. So I just want to thank Melissa, and I would like to thank Lana for having me, invited me to the Bronx. Since they've invited me to this Windows of Hip Hop, this is my second year doing this too. And since they've invited me, they've just been so hospitable, and y'all been so sweet. I'm not gonna lie. In Louisiana and the South, people are they're talkative, they're very friendly. And I haven't really gotten that treatment up here a lot. I've been treated kind of cold, kind of harsh. Y'all kind of tough. Y'all tough soldiers. But up here in the Bronx, I ain't gonna lie, it's like family. I done recorded some of my greatest songs in the Bronx. And it's the home of hip hop, so thank y'all for having me. And I would like to perform one of my singles off my EP for y'all called Let Her Talk. So,
Thought I was better off. Shouldn't have cut off, I should've let her talk. I should've let her say what's in her heart. I shouldn't have been a fool and made it hard. I should've gave her the time she needed and treated her like a priority. You're out of my reach like a meteorite. You're too far from me, religious feast. Yeah, you preach and couldn't get across to me. Broken baby's costing you, don't know what to say when I talk to you. And I've been through trauma from my mama, father, cousin, uncle, so that's why I'm hard on people I love. I say I don't know what I'm turning to, don't ever wanna turn on you. I want everything that you've been through, your life's like a Rubik's Cube. You love it burning, baby, you've seen enough. I wish a nigga up on these other women, and they team enough. It's been a few months, he's been resentful, say he cleaning up. Sold you a whole bunch of dreams, now you're waking up. And now you're waking up. And now you're waking up. And now you're waking up. I should've gave her the time she needed and treated her like a priority. You out of my reach like a meteorite. You're too far from me, religious feast. You preach and couldn't get across to me. I'm broken, but it's costing you. Don't know what to say when I talk to you. And I've been through trauma from my mama, father, cousin, uncle too. That's why I'm hard on people I love and don't know how to comfort you. Don't know what I'm turning to, don't ever wanna turn on you. I want everything that you've been through. Your life's like a Rubik's Cube. You can find my yeah. Oh man, shout out Jim Jones. If y'all heard this song, that's me on the hook of this song, man. Thank you, I appreciate it. I say 2 turns, shorty on my body like a tattoo. Cool points, she gon' let me touch it in the bathroom. Pool in, we vacate Miami out of spring. I say bad, yeah, she gon' give me her, cause it's me time. I be doing dirt in my free time. It's always over money, cause I need mine. I say I got a leg spread like a peace sign. Stop acting like you never gave in a niece. Thank y'all for y'all time, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out Windows of Hip Hop.
That's what's up. Give it up one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, listen, I normally don't like to put my age out there. I'm 47. I was born in 1977. Where my 70s babies at? 70s in the house. So, hip-hop went through generations. So when I was of age in grade school, I was listening to the artists of that time. And I remember this one song when it came out, I was like in 5th, 6th grade. I knew every single letter of that song. And the brother's here right now. So I'm a little starstruck. Ladies and gentlemen, 2024 Windows of Hip Hop honoree special Ed is in the building. Brother, when you was walking through that junkyard with all the cars behind you, I'm like, man, I would love to be there, man. A pleasure seeing you, my brother. God bless.
I think you should rhyme a little bit.
Oh, to rhyme? No. We're actually, I'm your higher. Your highest higher. Numero uno. I'm not a Puerto Rican, but I'm speaking so that you know. Stop. I'll go all day. I'll go all day. I'll do the whole thing. I'll do the whole thing.
I love it. All right, who's ready to laugh?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm ready to laugh.
I love you guys. I love you. Who is ready to laugh?
That's right.
Listen, our next comedian, he's from the Boogie Down Bronx.
Let's go.
Been in the game for 30 years, y'all.
Wow.
30 years. Listen, doing stand-up comedy is absolutely hard, especially when we're in the Bronx, because we are some hard critics. Yes, we are. Yes, can we admit that? You with your arms crossed? I see you. I see you. He's looking at me like she's whack. No, I'm not. And so when we get to just laugh, especially with the state of the world.
Come on.
Not trying to get political.
No, not right now.
But things are just a little crazy. Do we all agree? Can I get an amen? So when we can laugh, when we can be present,
That's right.
when we can remember how amazing the Boogie Down Bronx really is.
Beautiful.
It's a blessing to be alive. Amen?
Amen.
And so let's just take this moment to enjoy it and to just embrace this new comic, this comic coming forward. Once again, 30 years in the game. He is the CEO of Pow Pow Comedy Shows. Please put your hands together for Imagine.
Go.
Suavemente, bésame, que quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez. Suavemente, bésame.
What's up? Hola, ¿cómo estamos? Make some noise. I need to hear y'all. I can't see y'all. Oh, yeah. Well, all right, that's nice. I appreciate that, DJ. That is good Bronx music. Thank you. All right, you can cut it. Thank you. All right, cut it. You can cut it. Nah, you can really cut it. Nah, you can. Thank you. All right, give it up to the DJ for making me feel like I was inside of a bodega. Like you ain't feel like you wanted to buy a sandwich when you heard that song? Just me? I was like, man, I need some eggs. What's up, Puerto Rico? Nice. Santo Domingo. Same people. Que jodienda. Que jodienda. I'm so Bronx. I'm born and raised from the Bronx. Listen, I haven't left the Bronx in a long time because I was on parole. So I feel nice now because it's done. And I went to Puerto Rico last year. Wow, amazing, yo. It's amazing when you're going somewhere like your tropical place. I've never been there, and when you tell people I'm going to go to Puerto Rico, Puerto Rican people tell you, "Mira, don't go here. Mira, don't go to this place. Mira, don't go to the Bella. Don't go. If you're at a red light, keep going, keep going." So I don't know where I was going. I thought it was Puerto Rico, now somewhere else. But, man, I got there. When I got there, it was amazing because everyone told me not to go to these places. And guess what? My family lives in those places. So I went straight from the airport to La Perla. What? I was like, I don't belong here. Who runs the place? They were like, Abuela. She sells limbe in that corner right there. It was amazing. There were dogs everywhere. Thank you. There's no dogs in the Bronx at all. You know what I mean? But in Puerto Rico, they're everywhere. They welcome me. Little ones. ¿Qué está pasando? ¿Está pasando? Cutest little things ever. It's like they can tell that you got food. That they look. Mira, tú tienes una dona. Hay dona ahí, mimito. Dame una dona. Tú no te vas a comer. You're not going to eat that. You're not. It's like you can hear them from far asking for food. Bernil. Bernil. What the fuck? Heard another one. Mofongo. What the? Mofongo. I was like, got to a red light. I actually finally got to a red light. And I'm so Bronx. I'm so Bronx. I was at the red light. My wife was like, you need to go because this is a red light that said keep going. And I was like, I'm from the Bronx. I'm going to stay here. I want to know who's coming out. I even started calling for the person. You know what happened? This guy came out the bushes. He came right to the window. He said, Mira, let me tell you something. You know that light right there? That light don't work. That light. So let me give you an update. Puerto Rico, you eat the light only because it don't work. It's nothing dangerous. I had so much fun. But the Bronx is where I was born and raised. I'm a 70s baby. Wow, you already know. That's before your time. That's when the buildings were, oh my God. Those times were ridiculous. And now I live in the area which is different. It's 233 White Plains Road. Yeah, all the Jamaicans. Yeah, I wind up with all the Jamaicans. I don't know. I applied for Harlem. I did, but they put me in the zone right there with all the bumbo clown, and I was like, it's a different culture. I had to adjust, because every Jamaican in my neighborhood walked like this, and they talk to themselves. We don't even know what like a bottle or boy, but like a bottle or a box, some kind of blood clot fierce. I was like, who is he talking to? Everyone stands like this on the bus stop. You've been here? And they swing their arm for no reason. One time I had to ask the Jamaican, I said, mira, why you do that? He was like, yo, you see when I put my foot out? You see? You know that? You see when I put my foot out? The bus driver see my foot and know where the blood clot stop the bus. You hear me? I don't give a fuck, bumble. It's an amazing area. I'm sorry, it's different. There's no cuchifitos around there. There's Golden Cross, which was a weird place for me. My first experience was a little weird because I walked in there and the lady, she was like rudely nice. That's two emotions in one. Rudely nice. I walked in and she was like, good evening. What you want? What you doing for? My blood pressure went up. I was like, wow, hey. Can I get a beef patty? That done. Okay. Can I get an oxtail with rice and peas? That we're just finished. Can I have a napkin? The claws, come back tomorrow. I was like, son of a gun, yo. She hurt my feelings. I'm Puerto Rican, you know how Puerto Ricans do. I was like, no, I'm going back, yo. She's not gonna do that to me emotionally. But I was prepared for it, so I walked in there. I put my hat this way, like all the Jamaicans in the neighborhood. I prepared myself. I walked right in there. I walked in there. I even talk shit. I walk on like a ball club. Tell the guy, go on. Yo, Patricia. Yo, Patricia. Yeah, give me two meat patties. I want some oxtail with some rice and peas. And I want the order of dumpling, all right? You owe me a dumpling. Last time you give me one less, all right? It come with 5. You owe me a dumpling. And I waited there. I'm going to walk around and tell her, I'm going to go. Then she gave me my order. And I snatched it and I said, gracias. Thank you, I'm Puerto Rican, motherfucker. It's one thing I love about the Bronx, man. Every different nationality is here. There's no way we can be racist here. There's no way. Like my neighbor, he's Indian. I know him for 30 years. And I look forward to messing with him every morning. I look forward. I do it. I'm out there, and then he comes out, and I go, What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Through the whole COVID, I was like, no, dude, can't go out without a mask. Put on the mask. Put it on. He used to get upset. I'm like, don't do it. Don't. Please, at 30 years, you are here still fuck facing me. He doesn't curse correctly. He's like, you are here fuckfacing me. Don't do it. I don't want to do it. Don't, you bloody. A good friend still. Love him, yo. One day he got me back. One day I came out, he was there. He was like, hola. Hola, ¿cómo te sientes? Ah, you don't like it? You don't like it? I talk like you. And I look at him. You're done. You still sound Indian for face. Get out, face. Dominican culture. Every culture's here. 175 Grand Concourse. All day, every day. Tight jeans everywhere. Just, because you could point us out. Puerto Ricans, you could point us out. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Whoa. Dominicans, extra tight. It's like that's how they sound when they get dressed up. That's why they sound like this in the neighborhood. Loco, ¿qué está pasando? Oye, maldito muchacho, what happened? Like, what? Hey. And they always have two names, Jose Luis. Why you sound like that? Me compré esta camisa by the shirt. What size is that shirt? This one tight. This one tight. Dominicans do tight shirt and Jamaicans do tight jeans. It's a weird world. Like earlier I saw this one Jamaican, his jeans were so tight. I could see 2 coins. I could see 2 coins in his left pocket. His jeans were so tight, I could see the year of the coin. 1971? So I messed with him. I said, yo, hey, Donovan, yeah, can I get 2 quarters? He's like, hold on, give me a second. I have 2 quarters for you. Give me 1 second. I have to reach for it. Hold on, jeans tight. Hold on, give me a second. I reach for the coin. Hold on. These were the only 2 coins I ever heard come out of somebody's pocket like that. Melissa, I want to say thank you so much for inviting me, and David Villa's Puerto Rican Flags Up. Thank you for plugging me in right here in a star-studded audience. I appreciate y'all. My name is Imagine, and I appreciate y'all. Gracias.
Give it up for Imagine! Hold on, let's test something out. I want to see if the lungs are working. Here we go, right side. Let me hear you say, whoa. Say yeah. All right, let's stress it over here. We got to do it over here.
All right,
One more time. Let me hear you say, whoa. Say yeah. I'm about to start performing myself up in here. That's what we're going to do. Listen, we want to take a moment right now.
Yep.
The month of February, we all know to observe Black History Month for the month of February.
Let's
and
clap
we
it
are
up. Let's
here.
clap it up.
Let's clap it up for Black History Month. And we don't have to go far because right here before us we have legends sitting amongst us. Royalty from our generation representing and protecting the culture. Backstage, actually, Melissa had said something in the green room that was very powerful. And she said, tonight is about protecting the culture. Tonight
Amen.
is about protecting the culture. Okay? And we are the ones standing by the gates making sure that hip-hop is represented, preserved, okay? And we can teach this to our children, ladies and gentlemen, yes?
Absolutely.
Round of applause for Black History Month and the hip-hop culture up in here.
You want to introduce them?
So I just want to give an honorable mention because we're about to bring in our second honoree of the evening. But before that, we want to invite these legends to represent and present this award. And first legend up in here is Mr. Grandmaster Kaz. Round of applause for Grandmaster Kaz. Another legend coming to the stage also to present this award is legend Mr. Melly Mel.
He's shining. And of course, the madam, the one and only Bronx Borough President, Madam Vanessa L. Gibson, please.
Yes.
And if we can invite to the stage our fellow honoree, also icon legend, Special Ed.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, Here we go.
I'm your idol, the highest title, numero uno. I'm not a Puerto Rican, but I'm speaking so that you know. And understand I got the gift of speech, and it's a blessing. So listen to the lesson I preach.
Yes, y'all. Hello, everyone. I want to say how proud I am of you, Melissa, for the work you do and for the times that you've invited me to participate. You know, what I love most about it is seeing the children's faces, seeing them truly enjoy what they are doing, seeing their eyes brighten up as they're learning. And, you know, I even get little pictures. They draw me little pictures and send me little notes and stuff, and that's the rewarding part for me. You know what I mean? So we are actually out there doing the work, getting the results, and Windows of Hip Hop is very active in the community and saving these children and preserving hip hop. Give it up for Windows of Hip Hop. 1, 2, 1, 2. I guess it's going down in the town. All right, so I'm an honorary Bronxite. I got my honorary Bronxite already, so I think I can speak on behalf of not only the Bronx side, but the Brooklyn side when we honor and bring up a gentleman that I grew up with since I was a child in elementary school, junior high school, etc., coming up in the hood, and he has been doing his 1-2 in the community as well, giving back. We've recently done a turkey drive giveaway in Brooklyn, and he's been out in the community in full force, and like he's been saying, the blessings don't stop. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce my homeboy, my compadre, my associate, my friend, the beloved Busta Rhymes. Yeah! Yes, indeed. 1, 2. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed.
Hit you with no delay into what you saying, yo. Silly with your ice gritty with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty,
Congratulations, brother.
We while in the studio. You know when the vibe is, baby, dripping and truly, yo. My main thug, Bill ain't Julio, he moody, yo. Type of brother that'll slap you with the tulio. Real shook, scared to death, act fruity, yo. Upstep, looking shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she shake it make me wanna get on in the booty, yo. Tonight, while I'm with my feet like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with this shit, make you feel it all in your toes. Got all my people in red clothes. Down my metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pro.
Come on, not every day you see Busta Rhymes. Get on your feet. Get on your feet. Make some noise. Get on your feet. Make some noise. Make some noise. That's right.
See, that's what you got for me. Put all your hands with my eyes to see. Step up, dollar in the place to be. If you really want to party with me, ain't gonna be trust. Thank you so much to the Windows of Hip Hop for considering me and choosing me for this beautiful accolade and acknowledgement and fucking huge flower. Thank y'all, everybody out here. I'm gonna talk for a second. So, me and Special Ed went to an elementary school in Brooklyn called PS 181, East Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York Avenue between Snyder and Tilden, correct? Snyder and Tilden. So, Interestingly, around this time frame, my mother worked nights. And she had a close family friend that we called Aunt Hyacinth. Aunt Hyacinth had grown kids. And her oldest son name was Sean Duala. He was 5%. So he introduced me to the 5% Nation of the Gods and Earths. So he had a sister by the name of Michelle. And around this time, my moms would come get me like 6, 7 in the morning. And she would prepare me to go to school. And in the morning, I would see the Transformers at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Then you see Voltron, and then you see He-Man and shit. So Aunt Hyacinth moved, and my mom's had to find another babysitter for us. So she found this beautiful Panamanian woman by the name of Aunt Mitzi. And Aunt Mitzi had a son named Alfonso. And between Shandu and Alfonso, I was really getting a clear understanding of not only the proper introduction to hip-hop, but how much I wanted to be a part of it, because it felt like a combination of all of the comic book superhero shit that I was into and all of the Transformers and the Voltron shit that I was watching in the morning. The interesting thing is when my moms came and got us from Aunt Mitzi's crib on the way to school, it was a corner store on my block on 32nd between Tilden and Beverly and East Flatbush. And everybody's name in there was Pancho. So it didn't matter if you was a woman, we'd be like, hey, Pancho, man, Pancho, whatever. Everybody was Pancho. So, you know, the store was there for years, so they kind of watched us grow up. So it was kind of like a family in a real community neighborhood, and it was the type of time frame where your neighbor could bust your ass if your moms were still at work. And it took the community to raise a child. It took a village to raise a child, and I was used to that. And I understood that, and I valued it, especially when you're living in the times that we're living in now. In any event, the point that I'm trying to make was I had this 9 o'clock curfew to go to bed because we had to get up early to go to school. I wasn't with the curfew. So the first thing I started to do when my moms and them had company on a weeknight and they got to playing some music, I was nice with the dancing shit, so on some James Brown shit and some Michael Jackson shit, and I would entertain the family so that they would forget to send me to bed.
All night long.
So I was learning my little entertainment shit from young, but it was just because of circumstance. I didn't really know what the fuck I was doing. I just knew I didn't want to go to bed. And that same thing happened to carry on once I was at the babysitter's cribs. I didn't want to go to bed when they were sending me to bed. So Fonzo was a graffiti artist, and Shandu was a member of the 5% Nation of the Gods and Earths. So between me watching Voltron and Transformers in the morning and seeing characters named Megatron and Optimus Prime, and then going to the store at the corner at the deli to get my Charleston chews and my lemon heads and Chico stick. Thanks, Legs. All of these things, these moments left everlasting impressions on me, because on the way to the school after I left the deli, I would see Shandu on the corner with other gods like God Khalifallah and Lord Victorious and Supreme Magnetic, and they was building and they was talking about the total square mileage of the planet Earth and the total square mileage of land and water, how far was each planet from the sun, how much the Earth weighed. And I would go to school and I was like, damn, why they not teaching us this shit in school? So then I would go back to the corner and be fascinated by the gods building and having these Voltron and these Transformer names. Lord Victorious, Optimus Prime, that shit sounds similar. They talking all this outer space shit, they must be Voltron and Transformers for real. So between me being exposed to that and being taught that the black man and the original man is the maker and the owner and the cream of the planet and the father of civilization and God of the universe, I felt empowered for the first time in a way that my Seventh-day Adventist upbringing did not make me feel. In addition to that, I'm staying up late night when Aunt Mitzi would tell me to go to bed because Fonzo would get the little black book with the graffiti pieces, and then he would get the shoe polish where he would rip a strip of the chalkboard eraser off of it and fold it and put it in the shoebox and shake that shit up and go and tag in the subway and bomb subways and put these pieces up and come back with these stories to tell me. And I would wait up at night for him to come back and tell me these stories about how sometimes the subway police would chase them down, or how they got into fights with other graffiti artists for fucking up their pieces and shit like that. And this shit would be so adventurous to me. I was living through these stories that he was telling me because I was too young to experience it firsthand. But what I did experience firsthand was the late night radio station. It was called WHBI. And Supreme Team was on there. And Africa Islam was on there. And this station would play from like 2 to 5 in the morning. And none of my homies in my elementary school knew. They ain't know in my junior high school neither. So I used to lie to them niggas. I made the pause tapes, and when Africa Islam and them started talking, I would pause it and then rewind the shit a little bit and wait for them to stop and then start recording. And I caught the Cold Crush battle and the Foursome D's, and I caught the Kumo D, Busy B battles, and then I would ask the stories years later about these battles and where they was. And I never had Bally's money, and I never had Clark's Wallabies money. I didn't have Pumas and Adidas money. And I'll never front on my family. I didn't come from struggle. I definitely came from the hood, but my family did an amazing job taking care of their babies, yo. I did have my own 19-inch color TV. I did have Atari. I had ColecoVision, my nigga. I'm not gonna front. I'm not one of them dudes that's gonna lie and be like, yo, I had to tie niggas up. And you know, when I sat in a drug spot, I did it because I wanted to. It was exciting to me. And my mom's definitely was on some shit like, you're not going to get nothing past a $40 pair of sneakers. But I wanted a $100 pair of sneakers. And being that I wasn't going to get it from my mother, not that she wasn't giving it to me, she just made sure that I wasn't spoiled beyond my means. Value the shit that you get. So I started to hustle. And when I wasn't comfortable with being able to hustle all the time, my hustle became those pause tapes. So I would take those Cold Crush battles, and I would take those Melly Mel moments and those Furious 5 and Flash moments. Yeah. It was a party night, everybody was shaking their hands. We even did that shit on a song called Trains, Planes, and Automobiles on the first Leaders of the New School album. We took their whole shit. I took Kaz's whole persona too. If y'all listen to everything about Leaders, it was Cold Crush. And I was Kaz in Leaders. Look at me in this motherfucker.
I'm the pappy.
So Kaz is my father. Mel is my other father. Chuck D is also my father. Chirac is my mother. And everybody else is the uncles and the godparents and et cetera, et cetera. The kinfolk, yes. But those pause tapes not only was able to help me buy the clothes that I wanted, but it taught me everything fundamentally about what it was to be an MC and how to be a showman and how to properly represent the culture and contribute to it in a significant way. And I'll never forget, we did this show as Leaders of the New School. It was one of our first shows. It was an Electra Record showcase at Kilimanjaro. And it was called Hard to the Left. And it was Leaders of the New School, Brand Nubian, and Pete Rock, CL Smooth. And we destroyed that building. 2 songs only. And when I came off the stage, the first people that I saw was JDL, No, I think it was AD and Kaz. When I seen Kaz and he looked at me and he was like, y'all remind me of us. That feeling I can't even explain because you can't pay for that type of acknowledgement. You can't pay for that type of love. You can't pay for that type of salute. And you on your Daniel San shit hearing it from Mr. Miyagi, my nigga. So I'm saying all of this to say that 35 years of professionally recording, y'all now know me as Dr. Rhymes, courtesy of my brother Amadeus and the Harvard University that made me an honorary doctorate. But none of the things that I experienced in my life, down to being able to provide for my beautiful 6 children and create opportunities for Flip Mode Squad and a conglomerate and being able to share my gift. If my mother didn't sign my deal when I was 17, and if I didn't learn from these incredible teachers that y'all see on the stage with me, and if this thing wasn't created for us in the first place. Crazy Legs, I also want to acknowledge how much I was a wounded breakdancer trying to do the shit that y'all was doing. I never figured it out, but I did my best, and there was a brother named Johnny Juice Rosado who started DJing for Public Enemy. That was the closest thing to Rocksteady that we saw once I moved to Long Island, and he was Puerto Rican, and he was incredible with it. But I ain't gonna front. Everybody that is a part of who y'all are looking at in the flesh, that's alive, I took something from them to become me. And I would not exist if it wasn't for these architects and these teachers and these senseis. And I love them so much. And, Kaz came through my listening session the week of my release of my last project on January 17th, and he brought the Mighty Mike C through. And I never met the Mighty Mike C before. Great mind, I salute you, great mind. They in my listening session, I was so fucked up emotionally, I didn't even know how to control it. Like I had to stop the music and just make sure people understood who they was being blessed and graced with the presence of. I'm doing another listening session tomorrow because I'm dropping another project on Friday. It's at the same place, same time. So Kaz, please bring Mel. Mel, I don't care what you got going on. Make time for your child, brother. Mighty Mike C, pull up again, please. Legs, pull up if you can. And everybody else that's done their part to represent the culture and make me and give birth to me, please come tomorrow. They know where it's at. They gonna tell y'all. Last but not least, I want to thank Chuck D for giving me my name, Busta Rhymes. I didn't like that name in the beginning. My name was Chill O'Ski before that. Yeah, I'm glad I changed the motherfucker. No, but you got to understand, at the time, all of my favorite MCs had 3-part names. Grandmaster Caz, Grandmaster Melly Mel, LL Cool J, Cool Rock Ski, Prince Marky D. I wanted a 3-part name. I ain't like the Busta Rhymes shit because my parents used to try to take me to get Buster Brown shoes and them shits was trash. See, my father used to work at a department store's Maze. It was called Maze. Remember when Maze and Sears and all of them shits was around? And my father's a licensed electrical contractor, and he used to deal with the upkeep and the maintenance of the electrical shit in Maze. He had a friend named Tom, and there was this Tomacan and this Buster Brown shoe store across the street from Mays, downtown Brooklyn on Livingston. And he used to try to drag me in there, and I used to be like, you wildin', man. Nobody in school think this shit is cool. Ed no, because Ed wasn't wearing that shit neither. But Chuck D, again, gave birth to Busta Rhymes. They gave us the name leaders of the new school. But everything that made Chuck D feel like I was worth investing in was because of what Mel and Kaz and Cold Crush, Funky 4 plus one more, Fantastic Five, the fucking Crash Cruise, like all of that made me learn what I needed to do by the time I got to a Chuck D. So when Chuck D saw me, he already saw this beautiful student of the culture as a baby that was worthy of a shot. Busta Rhymes, I am tremendously grateful. I got a lot left to do. The problem is we was learning as we was going along when we got to this point. Now I'm a sensei too. So this is where we start applying real pressure now. Thank y'all, I salute. Y'all make some noise for Busta Rhymes. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Busta Rhymes, the mighty infamous, always behaving and mischievous. Bring the music down. So this honor comes with a few perks. Okay, first of all, we want to give you this here, Bus. Thank you so much, Kaz. All right, this is your Element Award from the Windows of Hip Hop Consortium.
And they wanted me to give you this timepiece for a hint, but you was on the road, baby, so you good. You good.
And also, our borough president has something for you. This is a citation of merit to Mr. Trevor Smith Jr., a.k.a. Busta Rhymes, in honor of your outstanding contributions to the culture and legacy of hip-hop. Your dedication to hip-hop and rap has not only shaped the art form, but has inspired generations to embrace creativity, self-expression, and community empowerment. Hold on, my glasses. As hip-hop continues to evolve, your impact remains a testament to its enduring, influence and power. The Bronx, the birthplace of hip-hop, celebrates your achievements and more than half on behalf of the more than 1.4 million residents who call this borough home. I, Vanessa L. Gibson, president of the Borough of the Bronx, salute you.
Yeah. Yeah. Give it up for Busta Rhymes, one of the great voices of the culture. Give it up for Busta Rhymes.
What else we got? We got a basket also from the Bronx Zoo. There you go. Look, you see even some DMC cookies in there. We got you covered. Once again, make some noise for Busta Rhymes, y'all.
Busta Rhymes, the mighty infamous, always misbehaving and mischievous, causing aggravation, I'll never pause, pushing out spitballs to plastic straws in class, until I got caught at last, falling in up the courtyard grass. Hey, teacher, go to the flat, Busta Rhymes, I'm to get a complex. Hey yo, in class, get to do this girl Cheryl. Word, the teacher tried to tell me you're a pharaoh.
right now. People don't even know what it is right now. Got 'em mad as if I was born in a whiz right now. So let me dig right now, all in your ass. The way she bouncing got my bubbly starting to fizz right now. With your bustin', shit is feeling kind of big right now. Got 'em ready to split up a couple of. The boss a boss. Yeah, the boss a boss. Come on, come on. The boss a boss. Knocked into the beat. Flip mode, mother. The flip mode, y'all. The boss a boss. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The boss a boss. Come on, come on. The boss a boss. Knocked into the beat. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. What a treat once again, ladies and gentlemen. Busta Rhymes, round of applause. What a way to honor and protect hip-hop, the culture that has brought us here this evening. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Honey, any remarks?
My feet hurt. I am just in awe, and it just keeps getting better and better. Once again, let's give it up for Melissa,
yes,
who has just made this happen tonight. Windows of Hip Hop, Melissa, wherever you are, we love you, we love you, we love you. We are moving on with the program and introducing our next speaker.
Yes, coming up next, Dr. Antoine Jamel Thompson Sr., CEO of Platinum Boy Music Incorporated, a multi-platinum recording producer that has produced for over 100 artists such as J-Lo, Chris Brown, 50 Cent, and Busta Rhymes, to name a few. A 2024 Bronx Walk of Fame inductee and a recipient of the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award presented by former President Joe Biden. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Amadeus. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. Okay, I know it's been a lot going on. I have a short amount of time, and the Queen, Melissa LeBron, wants me to be impactful. There's a lot of impact being made today, right? But I'm going to show you how this all happens. Legends. Melly Mel, Grandmaster Cass, MC Sha Rock, Special Ed, Busta Rhymes, Ralph McDaniels. List goes on and on and on. I was a little kid from 169 Washington Avenue. It's a few blocks from here. Every day I would rush home to watch Video Music Box, to sit there, the one and only, to sit there and dream about what I wanted to do and who I wanted to be. I wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to be a musician. I wanted to be a producer. My mom and dad played Grandmaster Cass, Melly Mel, MC Sha Rock. I played Special Ed, Busta Rhymes, right? You see what's happening? Again, I'm from the 169th Washington Avenue. I'm from where they said the only thing you can do is be a drug dealer, a ball player, and there's nothing wrong with a ball player, on the corner, selling drugs, doing the wrong thing. Another one of my heroes is right here. It's Wild from Rough Riders. Let's clap it up one time. Just in case you ain't come prepared and do your homework. Rough Riders, DMX, The Locks, Swiss Beats, Eve, cool. Another one of my heroes. Again, I'm gonna keep repeating this. I'm from the 9, Washington Avenue, 169th and Washington Avenue, the projects, 1309. Little kid wanting to be where I am today, wanting to work with a Busta Rhymes, wanting to work with all of the artists that my brother just announced me to be able to work with. Again, I'm from 169th and Washington Avenue. I'm saying this because I heard someone say it earlier today. Music saved my life. It was the only thing that I can do that would allow my parents, my mom and dad, my late dad, to allow me to go outside. I wanted to go outside and play. It was a hard no. I didn't understand it, but they knew. They were protecting me. I said, I want to play drums at school. They said yes. I said, I wanted to play drums at church. They said yes. It was the only thing I was able to do was play drums and make music. It was my only outlet. Again, from 169th and Washington Avenue. So when you look at me standing up here, representing the Bronx, when I have one of the greatest Bronx borough presidents in the world, Vanessa L. Gibson, on speed dial, and when I have the legends themselves, Grandmaster Cass and Melly Mel on speed dial, and when I have the one and only Dr. Rhymes on speed dial, it was that little kid from the 9 wanting, hoping, dreaming to be where I'm at today. And what that took was a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, people laughing at my dreams, people laughing at my ideas, me having to overcome distractions, me having to say no to being a drug dealer, me having to say no to the fast money, and allow me to use the musical gifts that God blessed me to use all around the world. Again, I'm from 169th and Washington Avenue. 169th and Washington Avenue. If you know, you know. You can't roll around my block unless you got a pass. If you know, you know. One of the brothers over there, he's wearing a Pele. And I met him today next to the legend MC Shot Rock, right? Breakout. Breakout came and found me as I was sitting there and said, "You from the 9?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm from the 9." He said, No. You from the 9? I said, "I'm from the 9. He said, "Brother, God bless you. I'm proud of you. You did it." And that made me so emotional because he knows where I'm from. And he knows what I'm surrounded by. And for me to overcome everything I had to overcome to be King Amadeus, to be Dr. Amadeus, to be Bronx Walk of Fame inductee Amadeus, I had to go through hell to get that. So, and I'm going to wrap it up. This is a very emotional and monumental moment for me right now because it was that little kid from the 9 that heard all of these songs that my mother played and my father played. I went to Webster Avenue, and don't be mad at me, Special Ed. I went to Webster Avenue. I was packing bags at Pioneer across the street, and I was making coins, and it would turn it into single dollars, and on Webster was the African. And I went and bought all my cassette tapes from the African, and it was $4. I didn't know it was bootleg. They sounded the same, just like all of the rest of the music. But I had the Special Ed tape. So to stand here right now on stage alongside these legends, having worked with some of them, having them giving me their blessings and their love and support is one of the greatest feelings in the world. So for every young person that's here today, there's a room of artists, there's a room of creators, there's a room of all walks of life in this room today. I'm from 169th and Washington Avenue. I'm laughing, right? And I'm smiling, MC Shot Rock, because I always laughed. I laughed through my pain. I laughed through my hurt. I laughed through turmoil. I laughed through trauma. So I'm laughing, right? But I'm laughing after accomplishing everything God had for me in my life. And guess who I'm laughing at? I'm laughing at the enemy. I'm laughing at every distraction. I'm laughing at every drug dealer. I'm laughing at every person that said, you can't be who you want to be. Today I stand here as Dr. Antoine Amadeus Thompson, and I'm from the Bronx, and I'm from the 9, and I represent you. And if we can do it, if these legends can do it, you can do it too. No excuses. No excuses. No excuses. I'm done. That message is not only for young people and creatives, that young message is for every single person in this room right now, right? Because sometimes as adults, you reach a certain age and you stop believing in yourself. And you think that it's too late to accomplish the ideas that you have and to accomplish the dreams that you have. And I want to speak life into you too. If you woke up today, that's another chance and another opportunity for you to be great. Everybody is here for a reason. Somebody didn't wake up today. Somebody didn't have another day, another opportunity, another chance at life to show and to give all of the gifts and the blessings that God has blessed us with, right? So my question is, as I sit down, what are you going to do with the gifts God gave you? I'm using mine each and every single day. And it's one of the greatest feelings in the world to wake up each and every single day doing what I love. What are you going to do with the gifts that God has given you? Think about that, right? So thank you to Melissa LeBron, the whole windows of hip hop. This is a church moment. I promise you I ain't going to take no offering. It's all good. But this was a moment. This was a moment, and I know she wanted to, and I did, but I just want to really bring it full circle, right? In order to be great, in order to make it, in order to be successful, you must pay homage to those that came before you. Just like Buster said it earlier, he's nothing without everybody he named and the legends that's up here. It's the same for me. For me, it's double. It's Melly Mel, it's Grandmaster Cass, it's MC Sha Rock, it's Special Ed, but then it's Busta Rhymes, and then it's all of the artists that I've worked with, and then it's me. Now it's you. Right? So blessings to everybody that came out tonight. It's great to see everybody's beautiful face. I'm done. I promise you no offering. We're good. But make sure that you use the gifts that God has blessed you with. All right, while I'm up here, if I'm not mistaken, I don't see anybody I need to see. Okay, I see my brother. So I'm going to bring up the next honoree. One of the greatest MCs and lyricists to put pen to a pad. Straight up. He's from Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn. Rest in peace, DJ K-Slay. And this is crazy. I reached out to DJ K-Slay on MySpace, wanting to have the opportunity to produce for this amazing king. And K-Slay responded and invited me to the studio. And I came down to the studio, and I played beats for this king, and he went crazy. And we have so many songs together that is unbelievable. But it started on me reaching out on MySpace to K-Slay, inquiring about this king. He's one of the greatest. Besides music, he's done so much for the community. He's a king. He's a great person. He's an honorable man. So today, I want everybody to stand on their feet. I ain't gonna ask you no offering. It's fine. Everybody stand on their feet. And I present, DJ, you ready? I present to y'all 2025 Element of Hip Hop Award honoree, my brother from Brooklyn, the one and only Papoose. Papoose.
And introducing Dave Hugh, who would like to say a few words on behalf of Papoose.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? So I just didn't want the brother to come up here with just not understanding of what he represents, right? There's a lot of people out here that are in the rap game, but he's true to the heart. He's a lyricist. There's a lot of people who love watching him ride home in his truck and do his freestyles. He's famous for his bars, the 5 boroughs bars, his alphabetical slaughters when people realized he was a genius. If you guys really look at it, it was genius how we went about it. He's from Brooklyn, though. so it is what it is. But I just wanted to, and I think Melly Mel has something real quick to say. Melly's a good fan of his.
Absolutely. Not only, I mean, if you know about this young brother and you know about his career, not only is he an accomplished artist, not only is he a good MC, but he's a stand-up man, and y'all know his story. He's a stand-up man. He stand by his, and I want y'all to give him a round, just on that, give him a round of applause. For a man to stand up with his kids and by his woman and all that. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Yeah, that's Pap. That's my dude right there.
Yep. And he continued on. He had his features with Busta, with Fat Joe. I mean, he did his thing. Now he's a high executive, one of the biggest music TuneCore. So that's what's up. Let's give it up for the homie Papoose.
Thank y'all. I greatly appreciate it. Man, I don't know where to begin. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is something you live, rap is something you do. This is a culture, it's a way of life for me. And also, you know, a lot of artists, they come into the music industry, they become successful, and they feel like they need to maintain some type of gangster image, or so they say, I'm not a rapper. I'm a hustler. I'm not a rapper. I'm a gangster. I'm a rapper. And that's why y'all can't fuck with me. And everybody who knows me know I walk humble, but I take this thing very, very serious. You know, since I was 8 years old, I always wanted to be an artist. And all of the trials and tribulations that I experienced in my life, what kept me going was, okay, that one day this is going to be all right. I'm going to be a rapper and everything going to be okay. Whatever hard times I went through, you know, going to the store, spending food stamps, all of the challenges of growing up in the ghetto. And, you know, a lot of people, they hip-hop history only go as far. And I'm from Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Vanessa, the Bronx Borough president. I just learned she's from Brooklyn, too. How y'all like that? But shout out to her. Shout out to the legend cast, man. Melly, Mel, all these brothers in the building. But what I was trying to say is, I'm from Brooklyn, so I love Biggie, Tupac. I adore that era. Everybody who knows me know I love those guys. But a lot of people, they hip hop history only go as far as Biggie and Tupac. That's all they know. And, you know, we give the younger artists an excuse. Oh, they too young. They don't know about that. No, you got to do your research. If you consider yourself an artist and you hold this microphone, you're supposed to do your research and know those who came before you. So when I heard Nas, I said, damn, this brother is nice. I wonder who inspired him, where he get his style from. I did my research. I found Rakim. I said, nah, this brother's too great. I wonder who inspired him. I looked further back. That's when I discovered Melly Mel. After that, I stopped searching, man. I said, this dude is too crazy. When I researched some of the dopest MC's styles, I'm talking about different categories. You know what I'm saying? From Biggie to G-Rap, I go further. But when I found Melly Mel, I said, damn, where the fuck he get his style from? And it was nobody. I think he created it. You know what I'm saying? So all of the artists out there, if you ever had a problem with Mel lyrically, he spared you if you survived. I want you to know that. And that's coming from me because I'm a student of this craft. But I just remember being a kid. And, you know, I grew up, both of my parents were married. I grew up in a married home, you know what I'm saying? So when I seen their wedding pictures on the wall, I always said one day, damn, I want to get married one day. My father had the Jerry curl. My mother had the beautiful white. I said, one day I want to get married. But I always was closer to my mother's side of the family. I never really got a chance to spend a lot of time with my father's side. So one day my father took me over to his family, to his mother and his father's apartment. And I met one of my cousins, and he was just telling me about different cousins on that side of the family. He was like, yo, yeah, cousin such and such is a break dancer. I was like, a break dancer? He don't even know this. So when he watching this, he gonna be like, oh, nigga, I'm the one who put you on the hip-hop. He was like, yo, cousin such and such is I was like, a break dancer? He said, yeah, he put cardboard boxes on the floor. He be spinning, doing windmills. I said, what's a windmill? He's showing me this shit. I'm like, oh, snap. Cousin such and such is a beatboxer. I said, what's beatboxing? He was telling me. But he said, cousin such and such is a rapper. Yo, he told me that rap one time, and I remembered that shit. So when I went back home, I was like, man, this is crazy. I want to try to be a rapper. I want to make me a rap. So I went home and I started writing. I started beatboxing first, but I was whack. I only had one beat. So I said, nah, I can't be a beatboxer. I wrote a rap. I went to school the next day, and my friends was in the hallway, and they was rapping, and I said, a rap. And they was like, oh, shit. From that moment, I said, yo, this is what I want to do in my life, man. You know what I'm saying? So I started rapping, and a family friend came over to the house. He had a cassette tape. He put it in the tape deck, and I'm hearing, let it roll, get bold. I just can't hold back control. Man, I'm like, this dude is crazy. Damn, I'm hearing it. It was a Big Daddy Kane album. So he got up, he went to the bathroom. I looked both ways. I took the tape. I put it in my pocket. He came back. He said, anybody see my tape? I said, no, I ain't see it. Man, I must have studied that Big Daddy Kane tape every single day. And then I had learned that Malcolm X, when he was incarcerated, he read the entire dictionary. I said, I want to read the entire dictionary. So in the process of me writing the dictionary, that's how I came up with alphabetical slaughter. And at that moment, when I wrote that, anybody who said they rapped in Brooklyn, they would call me to come destroy him. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was like a cheat code. It was like, yo, Pat, we got one. He ready to bet some money. Like, it wasn't even possible that I was going to lose. I think back to that shit like, damn, I never thought about losing. That shit is crazy. But it was like a cheat code. We just knew we was going to take their money, and everybody would be in the middle of the street, the money be on the ground, and I would let them go first, and I would just destroy them. And if they hang in there with me, I would do alphabetical slaughter, and they would be like, battle over, it's over. So, you know, I always wanted to get into, you know, to be a rapper, and I always strived to do it. I was unsuccessful time and time again. I just couldn't get on. It was very difficult. I became a knucklehead. I got into the street, did a couple of things I shouldn't be doing. But the Papoose dream of being a successful rapper, it wasn't just me. It was shared with my cousins, my friends, my entire neighborhood. They all believed in me. And it became depressing for me because as I started to make it and become successful, some of them aren't here to even see it, but they believed in me so much. And some of the ones who were here, when I did get in the industry and it wasn't what I expected it to be, you know, I ran into my challenges, because, you know, you got a lot of haters in the music business. Some are very intimidating when you're good at what you do, and you got people who just don't want to see you make it. And then I was signed to my brother K. Slay, and a lot of people they was jealous of him, so I got his hate and mine, but that's a whole nother story. But I made it, though. I made it. I stayed consistent. I stayed persistent. I stayed hip-hop, and I made it. You know what I'm saying? I ended up in the bidding war. I signed a $1.5 million deal with Jive Records, which was a dream come true. Shout out to my brother Busta Rhymes, who stood up here earlier, man. I remember when me and K. Slade was grinding, and I was putting out mixtape after mixtape after mixtape. And one day Slade hit me. He was like, yo, Busta Rhymes just called. He going crazy. He said, yo, you the dopest nigga he heard in a long time. I said, word? He said, yeah. So I came. And Busta went on the radio, and you know how Busta is. He don't hesitate to show love. That's what I love about him. You know what I'm saying? When he see a new artist doing anything, he give it up. He spoke very highly of me on the radio, and he put me on a record called Touch It Remix. And I can tell you, I had an extreme buzz in New York City for about, a lot of people didn't know I didn't even have a record there. I had an extreme buzz for about 2 years with no deal. I probably looked like I had a deal when y'all see me, but I ain't had no deal. I was making it look good, you know what I'm saying? Busta put me on that record, and he was like, yo, I'm having a concert. I underestimated that record, by the way. You know what I'm saying? He called me to the studio. I was tired. I was doing shows all the time. I ain't have no lyrics. I went in the studio. I fell asleep. I woke up, and I got on the mic, and I spit that verse, honest to God. So one day, Busta had a concert in Long Island. I'll never forget it. He said, yo, I want to bring you out on the stage. So he's on the stage. I'm behind the curtain. I'm waiting for my cue. I come walking out, I swear to y'all, the whole crowd starts screaming. I don't know what fame is. I'm just a nigga from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, who've been struggling this whole life trying to make it. So if anybody got that footage, I'm looking behind me like, but they were screaming for me, man. You know what I'm saying? So, once Busta put me on that record, I couldn't go to the mall by myself. Like, it was crazy. It was mayhem. It was an exciting journey. I can't say enough about, rest in peace, my brother DJ K. Slade. Words can't describe.
Give it up for K. Slade. Give it up.
Words can't describe, man. Without K. Slade, I would have never made it. And I would be here all night telling y'all how I met Slade. But I'll tell y'all a little bit. I stalked him. What happened was, back then, if you wasn't on Rough Rider, Rockefeller, or Murder Inc., you wasn't getting in the music industry. Don't let nobody lie to you. That's back when New York had it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, it's so difficult for a new artist to make it. And like I told y'all earlier, I fell into the streets. I became a knucklehead, started doing things I shouldn't be doing. I found myself in trouble. I ended up on Rikers Island. While I was there, I said, yo, when I get out of here, because to me, prison, the only thing beneath that is death. You can't take a shower when you want to. You can't speak to your loved ones. Like, you got to get permission to do everything. So I said, damn, if I keep playing around in these streets, this going to be my future. Nah, I'm going to take this music thing serious when I get out of here. I don't understand brothers who go to prison and keep going back. It took me one time. So when I got out, I pressed up a CD, 7 songs on it. I was listening to the radio one day, and I heard this DJ, and he was playing artists outside of Rockefeller, Murder Inc., and the other artists. I said, damn, is this new guys being played on the radio? I need to meet this guy. So when I was on the island, I said, when I get out of here, I'm going to go meet that brother. Pressed up the CD, went to the radio station, gave him the CD. I said, oh, shit, I'm about to be on the radio. Went back home, listened, he ain't played. Long story short, I kept coming back up there. Eventually, me and him ended up getting into it. And while I was in the hood one day getting into some nonsense, because I had gave him my CD, my phone rang. Right when I was about to throw my life away, because I had my number on the CD, I picked up my phone. It was K. Slay. He said, you're on the radio next week. And from that moment, my life changed. And I'm giving y'all the summary of it. Like, I had a hard journey. I've been through a lot. I hate to talk y'all to death, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to say that without hip-hop, I don't know who I am. In 2020, I said I'm retiring from hip-hop because one day I said, damn, I wonder who I would be if I wasn't an MC. I've been an MC my whole life, and it's been an uphill battle. But you know where I discovered who I am, and I'm hip-hop. That's who I am. I was able to transition into an executive and help other artists achieve their goals and their careers. So I just want to say anything you want to do in your life is possible. Never give up. I want to salute all of these great minds up here behind me, my brother Dave Huey, and all of y'all for putting this event together. One of the last times when I won an award was the Jesto Mixtape Award. Rest in peace to Jesto. And that felt better than the Grammy, but this award feels just as equally as good as that, y'all. Peace and love.
Give it up, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I got New York City in the palm of my hand. Now I can make a tight fist and let it crumble ridiculous, or I can smack the world with a New York fist. Staten Island on my pinky, Queens on my thumb, dude. The Bronx on my middle finger, screaming, you rock ice in Manhattan, so they the ring finger. You know I had to keep Brooklyn on the street. 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, the party about to pop, pop, party about to pop, about to pop, yeah, the party about to pop, pop, about to pop, yeah, the party about to pop, about to pop, yeah, the party about to pop, pop, about to pop, yeah, the party about to pop, about to pop, yeah, the party about to pop, pop, about to pop, yeah, the party about to pop, about to pop, yeah, the party about to pop, about to pop, yeah, the party about to pop, brought me out and not walking with a bop, y'all be in the spot, sorry, yeah, the pop, yeah, the party about to pop, about to pop, yeah, the party about to pop, yeah, yeah, the party about to pop, about to pop, yeah, the party about to pop, yeah, the party about to pop, about to pop, yeah, the party about to pop, yeah, the party about to pop, about to pop, yeah, the party about to pop, brought me out and not walking with a bop, y'all be in the spot, sorry, I forgot, yeah, my army grip the Glocks, all we getting guap, I'm hop, boy, I rock boys, so rock boys pouring out, yeah, the party about to pop, about to pop, yeah, the party about to pop, brought me out and not walking with a bop, y'all be in the spot, sorry, I forgot, yeah, my army grip the Glocks, all we getting guap, I'm hop, boy, I rock boys, so rock boys pouring out, so rock, yeah, you got $1,000, that's not a rack, yeah, where I come from, we call that a stack, yeah, a rack is 100,000, I got plenty, yeah, I move, yeah, the party about to pop, 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 brought me out and not walking with a bop, y'all be in the spot, sorry, I forgot, yeah, my army grip the Glocks, all we getting guap, I'm hop, boy, I rock boys, so rock boys pouring out, so rock, yeah, you got $1,000, that's not a rack, yeah, where I come from, we call that a stack, yeah, a rack is 100,000, I got plenty, yeah, I move, yeah, the party about to pop, yeah, the party about to pop, brought me out and not walking with a bop, y'all be in the spot, sorry, I forgot, yeah, my army grip the Glocks, all we getting guap, I'm hop, boy, I rock boys, so rock boys pouring out, so rock, yeah, you got $1,000, that's not a rack, yeah, where I come from, we call that a stack, yeah, a rack is 100,000, I got plenty, yeah, the party
Congratulations, brother.
the party about to party about to party about to party about to
Hey, before we come to a close, special acknowledgement and special shout out. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our DJ of the evening, DJ Ultimate. That's right. And the man coming up to the stage to present our next honoree needs no introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Grand Master Cash. Thank you. Come on, y'all can do better than that. I'm kidding. Welcome everybody. Thank y'all for coming out. You already know, Windows of Hip Hop. We've been doing this for a minute now.
All right, this is our 9th show, and our consortium has been together a little bit longer than that, and I'm talking about something I'm glad that I became a part of. There's a lot of things that I've been invited to or been asked to become a part of, and I'm pretty much down for pretty much anything. But after a while, you kind of get jaded because people start coming out the woodwork with all kind of left. Hey, could you come in? Yeah, and it'd be crazy sometime, okay? But when I got the word to come to Windows of Hip Hop to meet Melissa LeBron and see what was going on and what she was trying to do, what the mission of Windows of Hip Hop would be, I was wholeheartedly all aboard. And me and my brother, Grandmaster Melly Mel, have been like the, I guess, the stewards somewhat of the Windows of Hip Hop. And next year is our 10th anniversary doing the Element Awards. And every year it gets bigger and bigger, greater and greater. And so I just want to salute our founder, Melissa LeBron, real quick, before we get to our final inductee. Now, this one is special, as all of our inductees are, but this one is special for me. It hits home because this is my partner. Okay, this is my everyday, you know how you got a work partner? Somebody you see every day at work. This is my everyday work partner. We on the radio, LL Cool J's Rock the Bells Radio, Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Our show is called That's the Joint, and is named after one of her songs, her group songs, called That's the Joint. She is the first female MC of hip-hop culture. I didn't say one of, okay? There can only be one first, okay? And she is the first. And I'm talking about not only, that ain't the only first we talking about, okay? How about the first time you seen hip-hop on national television? Saturday Night Live, the Funky Four, plus one more. Our next inductee, or our next awardee, is my sister, original B-girl, a nomadic B-girl, meaning she went from place to place, town to town, city to city, borough to borough, park to park, jam to jam. Wherever there was a breakbeat, she would show up and wound up becoming the luminary icon we now know as Sha-Rock. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for my sister, 2025 Element Award winner, Sha-Rock. Stand up, everybody. Come on, stand up on your feet. Stand up. Come on now. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Listen, you're witnessing the sounds of the first female luminary MC on the mic ever, Sha-Rock, y'all. And I just want to say thank you to Vanessa Gibson, the Honorable Bronx Borough President. I received the first ever key to the Bronx, the first female MC to ever, or the first woman to ever receive a key to the Bronx by no other than our Bronx president. And I want to thank the Windows of Hip Hop, Melly Mel. Yeah, he got to come. Listen, when we talk about the history and the history of hip hop, I started with my brothers back in the 70s, okay? Me and Melly Mel, my group, the Funky Four, the original Funky Four, the Funky Four plus one more, used to battle with Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Four when they was the Furious Four and the Furious Five, and they always felt like they beat our ass, but we always felt like we won too. But I had so much respect for Mel, and I say this because I didn't have a blueprint or no female MCs that were before Sha-Rock, and I'm just going to be true to y'all. My blueprint was James Brown. My blueprint was Nikki Giovanni. My blueprint was, the women, like the R&B women that came before me. You understand what I'm saying? Growing up in the Bronx, when we talk about the Bronx, we created a $1 trillion business. It is no longer a $1 billion business. And I'm so very proud to be a product of the Bronx to help move this culture forward. I also want to give a shout out to the first generation of B-boys. They used to call themselves the in twins. They don't want us to say that no more. So they are the legendary twins, the first generations of B-boys that's out there. This is
Legendary
history
twins,
right there.
give it up. The legendary twins.
I have my DJs and my security. DJ Breakout, right here, DJ Barron, Basic, and also Eric, that was my security. I have them here because they are the ones who gave me my first start when I, was in New York, going to school up here in Evander, and I wind up answering the call to, I wind up answering the call to audition, back in 1977 to become an MC. At that time, I became the first female MC that was a part of an all-male group, the first female MC to have a record deal. And when we're talking about legitimate, I didn't just come into the game in 1979 when the records, hit the ground. I was on the ground. Every place in the Bronx, there's no place, no area that I didn't rock, that I didn't run as a nomadic B-girl, or there's no place that my crew didn't play. So we ran the Bronx along with, of course, my brother, Kaz, and also Melly Mel. And I just want to say thank you. It's an honor to be here back in the Bronx. I love the Bronx. The Bronx is my home. We created a lot, and what we did was expand it globally to the world. And hip-hop was always inclusive. I love y'all. Thank you. Respect. What we got?
Here's your 2025 Element Awards from Windows of Hip Hop for Sha-Rock. Oh, of course. Go ahead.
Also, my daughter's here. She's my manager. She's here. Where she at, Tia? My grandson, Bronx. We named him after the Bronx. Shout out to my grandson, Bronx.
We also have a gift from Boulevard, our sponsor. Okay, that's a watch, so you always know what time it is.
I ain't never late.
And here's our citation of merit from your Bronx Borough President, Vanessa L. Gibson. Make some noise for Sha-Rock, y'all. And if you don't have a subscription now, get your subscription to SiriusXM. We on channel 43, Monday through Friday. LL Cool J's Rock the Bells Radio. Kaz and Sha. The show is called Dance to Joint. We've been on for over 3 years now on the air, me and my sister, every day. All right? Salute. I love you, sis. Come on, Melissa, get out here. She ain't even got her shoes on no more.
Now, party people all around the world.
My feet
My
is
name
high.
is Sha-Rock, and I'm the #1 girl. I'm back there with the group called the Funk 4, and if you think I'm bad, we got much more. But now I need a little help from everybody in the crowd. Won't you help me call them out? Just scream it out loud. Say Jazzy Jeff. Sing Jazzy Jeff.
Do you wanna rock? Do you wanna dance? You know I wanna boogie. Do you wanna rock? Are you willing to take the chance?
We know that you can do it. Now, party people all around the world. My name is Sha-Rock, and I'm the #1 girl. I'm back. Now, party people all around the world. My name is Sha-Rock, and Sha-Rock, and Sha-Rock. Now, party people all around the world. My name is Sha-Rock, and I'm the #1 girl. I'm back there with the group called the Funk 4, and if you think I'm bad, we got what you got. Now, party people all around the world. My name is Sha-Rock, and Sha-Rock, and Sha-Rock.
Melissa,
Now, party people all
Melissa,
around.
if you can stay on stage. We have come to the finale.
That's right.
Tonight has been absolutely amazing.
Magical.
It has been our honor to be your host. Thank you very much to all of the honorees. Thank you to all of the sponsors as well. But we wanted to actually close out this. We have a little surprise for you, Miss Melissa.
That's right.
If you can stand right here, please. Yes,
Melissa,
ma'am.
please, right front and center.
Come right here, girl.
Round of applause for Melissa
Let's
right
give it
about
up.
now.
So, one of your fabulous friends came up to me and she was like, listen, we have something we wanted to bless Melissa, and this is a beautiful award from the people of the Bronx who absolutely love you and honor you, and they wanted to bless you with this wonderful award. Once again, let's give it up for Melissa.
Let us feel the round of applause, Melissa Libro. Big shout out to Paul and Lana.
It's from the people who love you, everyone in this, all the audience. Thank you all so much. I forgot her name, I'm sorry. It's a surprise. Let's take a quick photo. She's crying, she's happy.
This is beautiful.
No. Well,
For all the hard work, absolutely. Well, a quick word, Melissa, por favor.
The reason why I like getting on a mic is because I don't know when to shut up. Wow, this is beautiful. This has been 9 years, and it's just grown bigger and beautiful and better. And just like the Castillos said, we're taking back the culture. There are songs out there and singers that say, oh, we're hip-hop artists. No, you're not. You're a rapper.
Oh, okay.
It's nothing bad. But it's just is what it is. And if you can't say that you have encompassed the elements, it's not hip-hop. This right here is the foundation of hip-hop.
Amen.
That's right.
And Uncle Rock McDaniel has told you the truth. I didn't start this just because I wanted to do it willy-nilly. I started it because I felt there was a need. And he told me who to go to. And Mel and Kaz, zillions of people come to them with all these great ideas and want them to do it. But that's not their job. Their job is just to support or walk away. And not only did they not walk away, they immerse themselves and become the face and ambassadors of something I dreamed about. So I want to thank you, Kaz. I love you very much. I appreciate you. I respect you. And where you have come from then till now, all I see is your teeth going ding, 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 ding. And everybody knows. They call me Melly Mel. So I've always loved me some Melly Mel. I had a poster of him when I was a young girl. And for me to have stalked him, just like Papoose said, and made him my friend, because I was going to make him my friend, and for us to be rocking 14 years later means the world to me. So I love you, Mel. And thank you so much, Vanessa, because when this all started with hip-hop, everybody in politics, many, said it was too controversial. I don't want to touch it. I don't want it at my events. I don't want to be with it. And Vanessa is the one that cut the ribbon and came up with the idea of Hip Hop Boulevard. So, this is the Bronx. We're Bronxites. Some of us are survivors of the fires and the rubble. And we're going to keep on spreading the message and sharing with people our history and our story. So please, you are all on your seats. As you saw, you had a token that represents that you are part of the hip-hop community. Throw it in your purse, throw it in your back pocket, your wallet. That's just a little reminder. So when you hear a rap song, you know the difference. Thank you so much. I love you all, and many of you in here are very good friends and family. Some people flew from all over, so I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good night, and enjoy yourselves, and be safe.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our 2025 Windows of Hip Hop Award Show. Thank you all home. Get home. God bless.